My friends, I read the emails. The reason I read the emails because the guys give their name, and as I said before, they're not out to give me the finger. They want information. So I read them a lot more than I do the comments. And they give me you see, these are guys that are really dedicated interest, not guys that want to see their what they got to say on the comments. But in any case, I got an email. I read the comments also, my friend, so don't feel bad that look at the videos. I read the comments. But Jason reads more of them than I do. In any case, I get these emails all the time, how to lose fat, how to lose fat, how to lose fat. And I'm always fascinated with the disconnection with muscles and fat. And I also guys don't understand that you could be what we call skinny fat. That's in other words, you're skinny but flabby. And that's the point that happens to too many guys. They get obsessed with losing weight and and they don't see the muscles is what shape you, not fat. There's no shape in fat. So I I don't know if I did a video on that or not because I do so many videos. But do not burn yourself out running and cardio if you want to get firm and look good. Because all you're doing, my friends, you're not building nothing, you're burning calories. And if you need to burn calories, you shouldn't take them in the first place. You see? Because you see, my friends, running, if you notice, you very rarely see a fat runner, even the marathon runners. They're not muscular, they're fleshy, they're not nothing muscular about them, but they're skinny. The sprinters are more muscular and they're not what you call skinny because they got the trusting you need power. So a lot of them use a lot of weights in their training because they need power with each stroke. Now, my friends, only time I see people worrying about body fat is when they're smooth. But losing weight, you'll still be fat. It isn't the weight, it's the texture of your muscle. Running and doing cardio and with all this other stuff you're doing, you're burning calories. That's all you're doing. And the last thing the body burns is the fat. That's what the body holds on to. So if you're overweight, my friends, train to firm yourself and cut down on the empty calories. Cut down on the carbs because the carbs only have one function, energy. If you don't burn it up, it's going to be fat. Protein is multifaceted. Protein can be converted to carbs. Carbs cannot be converted to protein. If you are not as firm as you like to be or as muscular as you like to be, now if you're overweight and you just want to bring down weight, you cut down your weight, you do this, fine. But if you're just, what you call moderately overweight, you're worried about your fat ratio and your fat. Worry about how you look. Suppose a guy says, "Oh man, your fat uh, ratio is very low, and you look like hell. Which you want?" And next guy said, "Boy, your fat ratio is pretty high, but you look good. Which one you want?" You're training to look good and to sit in the mirror and feel compensated for the work you put out. So the point simply is increase things like glutamine. Do not mix it with protein. Arginine, things like MCT fuel, CLA. These are the kind of things, I'm going to do a video on all these things for you. But these are the kind of things, don't wear yourself out running. You burn yourself out running and you don't and that could be used to build muscle tone. Muscle. Muscle break down fat. Fat doesn't. That's why the fatter you get, the fatter you get, the fatter you get. The more muscular you get, the more muscular you get, the more muscular you get. So don't worry about fat ratio. Worry about your diet and worry about the ratio. And worry about the ratio with your eyes. I'll never forget this quick story. Guy came in. He was going for the part in a movie, and they said he was too fat. I said, "Oh, look at him, he's too fat." He said, "Take the shirt off." He was smooth as a baby. I said, "Don't you see? They look at you, and you denote fat to them, overweight." I said, "They gave him a lot of more protein. They gave him CLA, enzymes, acidophilus." I said, "And protein." I said, "You go use this and start the training harder." About 4 or 5 months later, he came. I said, "You at the party?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Great." I said, "What happened?" He said, "I gained 12 pounds more than I weighed when they saw me, and they said, terrific." I said, "See, they look at you smooth the baby, you're fat." So remember that. My friends, the reason I say that is I'm getting this all the time. How to lose weight, how to lose weight. Cut down on the carbs, pick up your protein, take supplements like glutamine to help to break down the fatty tissue. But without protein, don't mix it with protein, arginine, things like that. Take those amino acids. But I can give. I have no sense of me trying to do all this in one video because I don't want the video. I don't want to put you to sleep. you know. But I've been at this so long, and I know it's called. I don't know if you ever heard of skinny fat, and I'm sure you see it. You see it a lot of women. I see them come in the store. I look at crying. I feel so sad for them because they're not fat, but they're fleshy as hell, and they have no concept of protein. I said, "What'd you have for breakfast?" "Well, I had, let me see, I had some fruit." I said, "Oh my God." "And then I had some green tea." I said, "And where was your protein?" She looked at me like I was crazy. Had no concept what I was talking about. What is that protein? Then she wondered why she was so fat. Okay, my friends, to be continued.